has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the evening. Stauskas kicks to Gay. Another three for Sacramento.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Good quarter from LeBron. He has 14 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
Well, he's going to have to continue to play this way, Clark, because this offense thrives on his passing ability, and they've got it going right now.
Sacramento was one of the teams in the West that really struggled against the Eastern Conference, and a lot of it had to do with their turnovers.
On the court right now for the Kings. Up front, it's Thompson and Cousins. Then McLemore is out there with Collison. And it's Gay in at the 3 slot.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here's Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The Kings trailing. Gay outside for the lead. And the basket good. Gay's got the first bucket of the third here for Sacramento.
As you said, I mean, the Kings were one of the few West teams that struggled against the East. 13 wins out of conference, which was second lowest in the West.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
And the wide open shot from Collison. Sacramento gets it back. The dish now to McLemore. Pass to Gay. Another shot. Shot is off. Good D by LeBron. As you mentioned, it was turnovers that really hurt the Kings against the East.
You know, they did some things well and played their game for stretches, but when you turn the ball over like the Kings did, you have to play every other facet of the game perfectly to stand a chance.
And Varejao kicks to Irving. The second chance effort. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 4 this quarter. Timeout called by the Kings. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game. Critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, we all know the NBA has been adapting elements of the European game to its own game. It's a style that Cavs coach David Blatt is more than familiar with from his time abroad. Asked if he'd play LeBron at the stretch four, he said, quote, "You'll see LeBron there. You'll see LeBron all over the floor just like he's used to playing. I don't have to change him." Guys, when you've got the best player in the world, it's certainly easier.
All right, thank you, Doris. And LeBron, accustomed to playing the four, arguably now his best position. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Caspi, who's checked in for Thompson. Stauskas comes in for Ben McLemore. And Sessions subbed in for Darren Collison. 4 on the shot clock. Nobody near Gay. No good from outside.
Sometimes all it takes is just a little change of scenery, and while that wasn't the case for Rudy Gay going from Memphis to Toronto, it was true as he was sent from the Raptors to the Kings this past season where he played really well.
James kicks it out to Love. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Love's got 6.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
From deep, Gay. And that one's good. 15 points in the game. And while you might worry when a player changes teams mid-season 2 years in a row like Rudy Gay, you know, there may be some problems. But Gay was phenomenal for the Kings after the trade. In fact, he looked rejuvenated.
Yeah, sometimes that can happen. A change of scenery, Kevin, can ignite and energize a player, and it certainly made Rudy Gay more efficient.
No one near him. Cleveland leading by 4. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Love outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Kings. Gay's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by James. Near the three-point line, it's Love. The Kings trail by 4. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Marion, and it's Varejao in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Nice move. He stepped back and cashed it up. And it's 7 points for Ben McLemore.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Irving drives in, and Thompson sends it back. LeBron passes to Marion. James outside. 5 on the clock. James with another miss. The Kings trail by 4. McLemore with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. No good on the wing 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Poked away. It's stolen by Stauskas. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
Well, neither team can afford mistakes. You have to manage the clock and play smart here in the waning moments.
It's LeBron with the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Landry's checked in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Jason Thompson, 6'11", out of Rider College. Not a big-time program, but he was well known coming out of that school because of his ability and his size. And he's proven to be a pretty solid NBA player, very well-rounded game.
McLemore dishes to Collison. Stauskas kicks to McLemore. Puts one up from 19. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And Jason Thompson able to step outside and hit a jump shot from time to time.
Yeah, and he's a good, solid shooter and scorer, Kevin. Not a great free throw shooter, though, but he does finish inside. I like him. I like him as Rider, and I like what I've seen of him so far in the court.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will be foul number 5 on him. James checked in for Miller. Then for the Kings, Cousins comes in for Carl Landry. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Stauskas.
Well, those are key baskets, and he knows he can deliver down the stretch.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Pulls up on the wing. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gay again, Irving. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Gay.
I mean, that's just too weak on the coverage. Heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you the game.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. McLemore, the pass to Collison. Feeds to Gay. Here's Cousins. And that one's good.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Cleveland moving it around. Here's LeBron. And here we go. McLemore heads to throwdown.
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Irving against Collison. James outside. Ron right side. And Cousins comes over to help. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. LeBron outside. Passes to Love. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 1. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Collison. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. It's in!
Rudy Gay is one of the few players in this league that can make a shot like that.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.